Botai, Chodesh Tov. Today is Rosh Chodesh Sivan, the first day of the month of Kabbalat Torah. This is the month that Am Yisrael became a nation. Everything else, Yetziat Mitzrayim, and all of the Nisim and Niflaot that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did for us, culminated in Kabbalat Torah because that was the entire purpose. As HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Moshe Rabbeinu, Ta'avdun et Elohim ala harazeh. HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, everything is meant for you to come and serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu on this mountain. If you look, there's a Gemara in Masechet Pesachim, Daf Samachet Amud Bet. The Gemara brings down a machloket Tanaim about how a person is supposed to conduct himself on Yom Tov. What's the proper behavior on Yom Tov? A very polar machloket between Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Yoshua. Rabbi Eliezer Omer, O kulo ba'achila u'shtiya, o kulo yoshev v'shoneh, which means either spend the entire Yom Tov eating and drinking, or spend the entire Yom Tov sitting and learning. One, you can't do both. It's one or the other. Rabbi Eliezer Omer, Chalekehu, Chetzio ochel v'shoneh, v'chetzio yoshev v'shoneh, which means Chetzio lebet hamidrash, split the day. Half of it for yourself, Chetzio laHashem, v'chetzio lachem. Half of it spend praying, learning, and the rest of it eat, drink, enjoy. That's, which means according to him you should split. The halacha follows Rabbi Yoshua happens to be, but then the Gemara says something very interesting. Amar Rabbi Elazar, v'chulam modim that everybody agrees, even Rabbi Eliezer, who in general, when it comes to Yom Tov, he's very extreme, one way or the other, no half and half. He says on Shavuot, even Rabbi Eliezer agrees that you need to sit and enjoy a little bit as well by eating and drinking. Rashi HaKadosh explains why is that, why would he agree? He says because this is the day that we got the Torah, we have to show that it's not by force. We have to show that it's pleasant and enjoyable for us when we got the Torah. So even Rabbi Eliezer would agree with that. Rabbeinu Yosef Chaim, the Ben Ish Chai, asks in Ben Yoyada on this Gemara, it seems a little bit counterintuitive. He says, Chag HaShavuot is the day that we received the Torah. Doesn't it make sense that specifically on this holiday, everybody should agree the opposite, that we should be sitting and learning all day long? Even Rabbi Yoshua should agree. So he says an interesting thing. He brings down that the Mefarshim point out, Yaakov and Esav made a deal. Yaakov said, I'll take Olam Haba. Esav said, I'll take Olam Hazeh. If that's the case, we're still living here, but not only do we live here, we also have luxuries. We enjoy luxuries, and if that's the case, Esav can have a ta'ana on us. Hey, wait a second, you're taking part of my end of the deal, which is the enjoyments and the pleasures of Olam Hazeh you're taking. So what are we going to tell Esav? So the Ben Ish Chai explains that all of the luxuries and all of the, we'll call it the creature comforts that we enjoy in this world are only as a result of the Isaac B'Torah. When Am Yisrael sits and delves in the Torah, we deserve some of those luxuries that Esav has, and even Esav agrees to that. In order to show the world, look, all of the eating and drinking, we sit down on Shavuot to eat and drink and enjoy, to show that all of this, we only deserve it because of the Isaac Torah. Which means that if a person doesn't sit and learn Torah, you really don't deserve any luxuries. You should live a life of simplicity and poverty, because the rest of it, the rest of the world, this world, belongs to Esav. This is the day, Chag HaShavuot, is when we celebrate the fact that we have everything, both Olam Haba and a little bit in Olam Hazeh, as a result of the Torah Kedoshah, and therefore even Rabbi Eliezer agrees that you have to sit and celebrate and enjoy physically on this day as well. Have a wonderful day and Chodesh Tov.